Yo guys, what is going on? It is Royal here today, back for another episode of the Tower Defense series here on royal.fadecloud.com. Of course, if you guys do want to come check out the server, please consider using that custom IP because whenever you guys do, it does directly support me in the channel, so I greatly appreciate it. If you guys don't already know, this is kind of like a Balloons Tower Defense type game mode. If you guys have played that game before, I haven't, but I do really enjoy this game mode here on Minecraft, so I would probably enjoy that game as well, but might as well play it on Minecraft. As you guys know, that is the main game that I do play. But anyways guys, in today's video we are going to be doing some hopefully pretty fat progression. In the last episode we only made it to the second world, and I don't even think I showed off the second world, but I've been to all of these worlds before in like previous seasons. This season I am trying to progress through as many worlds as possible. Level 350 is kind of a stretch. If I walk over here and take a look at the top leaderboards, the highest level on the entire server right now is level 191, which means literally nobody even has access to like the toy world, and I think only one person has access to the dino, so I'm not sure how hard it's gonna be. We're gonna see throughout the season how far we can actually get, but for right now guys, all right, I want to get some brand new units. If I take a look at my unit selection, we have been leveling up the Magni, which I'm not even sure if the Magni is that good, but we do have Payday 1 on it, and it's a hybrid, so it's really nice. I don't think it's bad by any means, but I'm not sure if it really does enough damage to stay in the unit rotation forever. But for right now, we're pretty low level, so it's still putting in work. And really quickly, if we take a look, we won't unlock another unit slot until level 60. That is absolutely insane. I also don't think we'll ever use like common units and stuff, so I'm just gonna quick delete those. I haven't tried a Plex. This one does 66 damage, but the speed is really slow. It just has a massive range, so this thing's probably gonna be like a sniper. Again, don't know if I'll ever run it. I'm still trying to figure out all of the best units to run because they have added so many updates since the last time I played. Bunch of different units that I have no clue what they do, but if we take a look at the banner rotation right here, I got rid of the common units. I just want these auto deleted, but right now there are two units in here that I would actually like to get. One being the Sparks unit. I think we'll probably guarantee get this one because the percentages aren't that crazy. It's a 2% chance, so it's not great, but I don't think it's bad. But this one right here, the buff unit, arguably in my opinion one of the best units on all of tower defense. Okay, I think they actually got rid of the unit that I thought was the best, which was the Goku unit. I love that unit. I use that unit every single season, and now it is no longer a thing. But basically the buff unit, once you actually get to harder levels, the buff unit is an absolute necessity. You need this thing to progress through worlds, in my opinion at least. So right now this banner rotation still has like 7 minutes on it. We are going to be rolling some of these and spending some of our gems and just praying to get the Sparks unit and the buff unit as well. You can actually turn on a lucky booster as well for 200 clouds. I'll go ahead and pop that, I guess, and keep on rolling these things. So far we're not seeing what we want. We need to see a green, and I think it's just like guaranteed gonna be the buff unit. But the buff unit guys, it will literally up the damage, up the range, up the speed of your units, and if you use it strategically, I just think it's the best unit in the entire game, and I think you can basically pass any single world you want to. That is the Sparks unit right there. We got the unique, but now we need the legendary, bro. Please don't scam me like this. I'm not trying to spend all my gems. I still have 120k, but I spent a grip of clouds to get all of that, so I would rather, you know, not spend it all in today's intro. In the first episode we did pull a legendary unit, which was the hit unit, and we pulled that like pretty early on into the opening. We didn't even have to use very many gems, so right now we're kind of getting rinsed. I don't know how many we've opened, but still no legendary unit. And again, the banner is going to rotate in 5 more minutes, so I think I'll probably go down to like 90k gems trying to pull this buff unit, or maybe even less, guys. I just really want it. You need this buff unit. But every single roll right now is costing 2.7 thousand gems, and I am continuously not seeing a green. Well, we're about to hit my mark. I think we have like 2 more rolls right here. Still no legendary unit. This was my limit, 90k, and we didn't pull it, bro. I think I still have to keep on going in. I'm not gonna, like, do I just drain the bow? I do still have 20,000 clouds, which is a rip, but I mean, I didn't really want to spend any clouds in today's episode, so please, bro, how many more am I gonna have to try for this thing? What's the percentage? And I even bought the lucky booster as well. It's enabled, increases the chance of getting legendary units for the remainder of this banner rotation. Oh my god, wait, I think this thing was a 0.25%. I think this lucky booster bumped it up to a 0.5, so definitely not a great increase. There's also this shiny hunter, purchase to increase your chances of obtaining shinies while summoning by 3x. I don't even know what a shiny is or what summoning by 3x even means. Does it like this 3x? Is that the only way you can pull shiny? Oh, there we go. Finally, we pulled it. I saw the green buff unit. Thank God, man. That was actually so expensive. I don't know how many gems we just spent, but it was actually disgusting. In my opinion, though, slightly worth it. I still have 70k gems left over. And let's actually wait for the next banner rotation, see if we can get any other, like, good units that might be solid. And wait, oh, we also did pull a Sparks. I don't know what units we're actually going to run just yet because we have a Nymph. I do think a Nymph is pretty decent. And I have been upgrading my Magni, but we might just want to move over to the hit and start leveling him up because my Magni is level 27. It's not doing the most damage. It's still getting us by in these worlds. But for the future, we might just want to go with the hit, and then a Sparks I feel like is good as well, but I don't know if a Sparks is good this early on into the world. So we have some choices that we're going to have to make. Ideally, we'll be able to like run a bunch of them here pretty soon, but like level 200, dude, nobody on the server even has that unlocked. But also now that we do have the buff unit, I feel like we might be able to set a record on the jungle world on the leaderboards. As you guys can see, oh wait, I think it's actually been raised since the last episode. The first video, we attempted endless on the jungle world and we made it 181 waves deep, and then we lost because we couldn't kill the boss anymore. But I think if I get rid of the Magni and maybe we run a hit and a Nymph, we might have, or even a Spark. Oh my God, the Spark does 60 damage. Wait, that's a little crazy. You guys might be saying that the Nymph also does less damage than the Magni. The thing is, the Nymph is so fast and it reaches so far, and I also have Hawk 1 on it, which is extending its range a little bit more as well, and the banner is going to rotate in 34 seconds. What? Oh, that says retro. I don't know if anybody else thought this said something else. I was about to say there's no way that's a rank. And boom, it is just rotated and the buff is back in there. A Neogon unit. I don't think I've ever used that, but the rotation's super mid. I already have the buff. I already have plexes. Don't need anything else over here, obviously. Neogon could be good. It does 80 damage, 3-second speed, but we're gonna just go ahead and pass on it for right now. Honestly, guys, I don't see a whole lot of people running Nymphs. Like, you can see what they're running whenever they're running around spawn. Like, this guy has a Spark. He has an Alien, a Razor, and a buff. Razors I know are really good. And like, this guy has a Magni and a buff. And I think that's a Solar. It's kind of hard to see because sometimes they stack inside of each other. So for right now, we're gonna run a hit, a Magni, and then where did my buff go, bro? What does it even look like? Oh, it's right here. Obviously, it's a legendary. Duh. I wonder if leveling... Wait, you can't even level up your buff because it can't get kills, right? So actually, for right now, we're gonna head over to the desert world. We're gonna keep progressing through these chapters. And I think for right now, I'm just gonna place down hits because I want to get XP to actually level them up. And like I said, these worlds are pretty easy. I think the hit can hold up. Wait, what's the type actually? It's flying, so it can't actually kill camo mobs. And I do believe there's camo mobs in this world, so I may actually retract my statement. We should probably still be using Magnis as it's a hybrid and it just kills literally everything. So for this world, guys, we don't actually need the buff unit literally at all in the slightest. Wait, someone in chat just said Nymph useless though. Bro, I swear I used to love the Nymph. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, hold on. Let me upgrade the level of this guy, upgrade the level of this guy. But yeah, honestly, it might just be easier to upgrade and like use the Magni right now because it's the only thing that is killing those camo spiders. As you guys can watch, look, I'll show you guys right here. The hit just doesn't swing at them. But I should probably set up these Magnis all the way in the back because I do still want to start leveling up my hit. So the hit can still get all of the early kills and then whatever gets through, the Magnis will take care of. You know, if that makes sense, bro. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now. This world is super easy, so I'm just like straight up like not even really trying or locking in. You don't really have to. I don't know, guys. I'm still trying to figure out my strategy. We're about to beat this world right now though, but I do actually think, now that I think about it, I think the Razor and maybe even the Samurai are actually better than hits. So it might actually not be worth it to upgrade the hits. I'm all over the place. If anybody has tips, please leave them down below in the comments because I know there are some really good players at tower defense here. I just don't know if they're watching the vids, but right here. Oh, wait, hold on. Should we like upgrade one of these hits? Boom. Oh, absolutely deleted all of them. Boom. We completed the world once again, sweat free. And we are actually getting food. I think I forgot to show this off in the first episode, but every time you like complete something, you do actually get pet food that you can use to level up your units. Now, where the hell is my Magni? Oh, it's all the way. Is it all the way down here? Boom. If I throw it on there, that was worth 25 XP. Oh, I can just spam them. Oh, okay. So we got it up to level 28 using that, and desert bones are now new food that we are getting because we progressed through the worlds, and this gives 50 XP. Oh, that is actually really nice. So the higher world and like levels you unlock and get and beat, the better like pet food you will get, which means the faster you will level up your units. That's really, really cool. I love that. Oh my God. Wait, look at some of the cosmetics. I see chat colors. I saw a nickname paint. Guys, do we roll one of these just for the fun of it? 1,000 clouds? Screw it, bro. I want to roll them. I do love these cosmetics. Just want to see what we end up getting. Like, dude, look at that chat color. We got a Phantom Ho No way, bro. If I do slash cosmetics, oh wait, my unique glow. How do I equip this? Boom. There we go. I should have a little glow on me. Yeah, you guys can see. Slash cosmetic. How do I equip this? Boom. And then where did my phantom hoe go? Did I not equip it? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know. That might not work on here. It might be like a shovel or something on some of their other game modes. So one more roll of the cosmetic case. I want to see a chat color, a nickname paint, something along those lines. And no, we got a Halloween axe. Chuck. So I'm gonna take a cut right here, guys. I'm going to keep grinding out these worlds, leveling up, progressing. And yeah, I'll bring you guys back when hopefully we get a bit of a better banner rotation. I don't even know what type of thing I would want. If I take a look, how do I look at the unit index real quick? Is it right here? Unit index. So we have two of the legendaries. A mist might be good. An assassin, I think that's what it's called. I might have called that thing like a samurai or something, but I think an assassin or a razor would be really good. I don't know what an ignite is. I don't know what a furnace is. Don't know what a scanner or rain. Oh my god, bro, there's just so much stuff I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna take a cut. I'll bring you guys back. We're gonna keep grinding off camera. All right, guys, we're back, and I have been farming for a decent amount of time. If I take a look, I am now player level 56, and we are trying to progress through the aquatic world to reach the nether. And guys, with this buff unit, it makes every single world so far dumb easy. I don't even have to try. I place down one Magni unit right here, and all I have to do is place down a buff next to him, and nothing is getting through. So with this buff unit, guys, not only can you be like any world you want, but it actually makes them all relatively easy. Like, I'm not even trying whenever I do this. Right now, this is fully just AFK brain grinding. I gotta get through these chapters. I have to make it to harder worlds. But I do kind of want to demonstrate how OP it is. It's just kind of hard. I'm gonna try and demonstrate it with just one Magni on the 3rd chapter, okay? I've actually never tried this, but the buff unit, as you guys can see, gives it a damage buff, gives it a speed buff, and it gives it a range buff. The range isn't gonna matter too much right now because, I mean, it basically reaches the entrance anyway. But I'm curious if we can actually make it through this thing with just one Magni and a maxed out buff. Like I said, I haven't tried this, so this might actually be a fail. But right there, look, he's already doing 102 damage, and we are going to upgrade our buff unit right here to level 2, which is going to give him an even bigger damage buff. And as you guys can see, this is the buff's range right here. It's definitely not too big. Honestly, if the buff did have a massive range, it would kind of make him OP because he could basically give a buff to every single unit in your game. But right now, here comes the IGs. The IGs should be a little bit harder to kill, a little bit more health, but they still, I mean, we're still holding. The Magni can hit multiple mobs at once, which should make this challenge a lot easier, but like, bro, this is too easy. Let's go for level 3 of the buff right here. Doesn't give him a damage buff, but it gives him better range, better speed. Honestly, pretty mid upgrade right there, but I mean, we got to get it anyway. So this damage stat actually isn't accurate. It says 294 damage, but that's not including the buff unit. And I wonder if you use candy on the buff unit, if anything actually gets better. If somebody could leave that down below in the comments, that would be amazing. And here we go. We now have enough money for the next level of the buff that just doubled its damage. Yeah, the damage buff is now at a 2x, and then the final level is going to give it another 0.5x, a better speed, and you get a shield buff as well. I don't think we really need shields this early on into the worlds, but some mobs, whenever you get into later worlds and stuff, can actually stun you, so the shield is really, really nice as well. The shield obviously blocks the stuns, and once your unit gets stunned, it's just not swinging, which means it's less damage. It's not great. The only thing that I'm worried about that I am not sure of is maybe the Magni doesn't do enough damage to take out the Ravager bosses. Oh, like right here. Those things are pretty beefy with health. Is it gonna get through? Oh my god, it didn't. It got like a little close. I mean, honestly, still not that close because the Magni can also reach whenever it gets right here. But let's go ahead and max out its level right there. And for the maxed out buff, we need 115 grand. So it's gonna take a little bit of AFK, and we're already on wave 21 out of 30. Phantom's getting absolutely one shot. I mean, it's too easy. And for some reason, there's still a little glitch that you can see other people in your worlds. Don't know why this is happening. That's never been a problem before in previous seasons. Honestly, don't mind it. It's just a little weird. And by the way, we were just one-shotting iron golem spawners as well. Here comes another Ravager boss. It got destroyed, dude. And we don't even have the buff at the maxed out level, keep in mind. So here we go. Now we have enough money to get the maxed out unit upgrade on the buff. 2.5x damage, 1.2 speed, and then a 1x on range. Our Magni should be doing a ton of damage. And again, I've only placed down one unit that does damage on the 3rd world. I feel like this is kind of insane. Buff, oh wait, 3 Ravager bosses boxes, absolutely deleted. This is an overpowered unit, bro. Like literally the best unit on the server right here. And just like that, we should be completing it. Oh wait, 5 boss Ravengers all completely destroyed. That should be the world. We have cleared it. Honestly, guys, it does not get any easier with that. If you guys do play the server, try your hardest to get your hands on a buff unit, because that is the only unit you need to beat every single world on tower defense, I feel like. Who knows? Maybe whenever, you know, the worlds get harder and stuff, you're going to need some better stuff. But for right now, I could have placed 4 more Magnies. Keep in mind, I just didn't need to. It would have been overkill. So listen, guys, for right now, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like, sub if you guys are new. Obviously, come check out the server with royal.fadecloud.com. I am going to start recording the 3rd episode right after this. And in that video, we should be progressing at least to, like, I want to say the candy world, and actually unit selection. At level 60, we're going to unlock a 4th slot as well. Maybe we'll put like a Sparks unit in there. Who knows? Because we're only 4 levels away from that. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like. Some of you guys are new. Obviously, come check out the server. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next episode of the Tower Defense series.